welcome to episode 23 of Hashtag Shout, the weekly discussion show where we debate some of the big topics, plus whatever is floating around in our heads. I am the returning Lone Walker 1.
And I am Steve Johnson 3, and with us is our regular guest host. Some say he was born when Darkseid and Thanos both shared the same nightmare. For he is Dan, the Geek King Adamson!
I like that.
That
works. Yeah, I like that.
So,
On this week's episode, we'll be talking about some of the lesser known news of the week, plus we'll see what all manner of carnage awaits us in the open forum.
And with all that old school bullshit out the way, let's move along to the news.
As Jason would say, not to the past.
there was almost an element of Bane in that.
Yes. Let's move to the news.
Our first news story of the week. Pistorius set to become a Beano star. The start of the Paralympic Games is being marked in the Beano with an adventure featuring one of the expected stars of the Games. Now, apologies if I get the name wrong. Oscar Pistorius joins Dennis the Menace and Nasha from an adventure in the latest edition of the famous comic. The South African runner, who made history by becoming the first amputee sprinter to compete at the Olympics earlier this month, follows in the footsteps of Jessica Enos, who became a Beano character after her Olympic heptathlon gold. So,
Jessica Ennis.
it's Jessica Enos.
Yeah, Ennis.
Enos. Okay, fair play.
Because she is gorgeous.
I will take your word
And
for
a
it.
very, very scary woman that you couldn't do anything because you just look. You couldn't even sit next to her without going, it's not fair. I'm so fat. Oh, I'm not. I'm fucking
In
great.
other news, the search for the
So
Essex lion has been called off. Police have called off a widespread search for
Whoa. Time out. The search for the Essex lion has been called off. How come this hasn't become to our attention beforehand?
I like the idea that there is no lion running around just going,
Well, yeah, there was a reported lion running free in Essex.
Shut up!
Which isn't a bad thing when you think about it, considering it's Essex.
Yeah.
But the
Although
police,
my godparents live in Essex.
police
Essex.
have called off a widespread search for a lion reported on the loose, which suggests that the animal is more likely a domesticated cat or wild cat.
or a sheep!
It wouldn't surprise me that the fucking dumb nuts down there could get mistaken between a lion and a domestic cat. Both terrifying, don't get me wrong.
Obviously,
but,
what's happened here, the guy's gone home to his last, she's seen the scratches on his back, go, it's a lion! Oh my god, we must call the police! Yeah! Good idea!
What's that on your back? It's, what? Oh, fuck that. I must have got attacked by a lion.
Yeah. Officers spent almost
And
25...
or even that, or it's a Geordie on the piss going, I was, fucking lying now or there. The Essex people taking wheel.
Officers spent almost 24 hours combing the countryside around Clacton-on-Sea, Essex, after a group of residents claim on Sunday to have seen the King of the Jungle, near
Wanna be
Earls,
like you?
near
Wanna
Earls
walk
Hall
like
Drive in St.
Walk like
Oys.
you?
But after search teams found no evidence of the big cat, the force decided to stop looking
Well, yeah, I'd love it if the lion was real.
and hiding.
And basically, it's like up a tree and just started wandering, scavenging in people's bins. Just, the pesky lion's back.
I wanna be like you.
Can you imagine waking up, looking out and at your bins, there's a lion just kind of looks.
No more scary than a real cat.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrifying, them little fucks.
And in other news, football matches are normally called off if the pitch is waterlogged, except in Cotswold. Two teams braved the freezing water to take part in the annual Football in the River match in Bolton-on-the-Water, Gloucestershire. The 30-minute game was played out between Bolton Rovers' second 11 and Bolton Rovers' first 11. So, football match in the river.
Yeah, you know about usually the football games are called off because of that.
Yeah.
A Premier League football game was called off because of the waterlogging the pitch.
Yeah.
Division 3, I think, maybe which is now called League 2 game, was called off because one of the teams got stuck in traffic on the bus on the way down from Hartlepool to fucking Wickham, wasn't it?
It just goes to show that no one likes football. Nature just like football. Traffic just like football.
I like football.
Yeah, only humans do.
Lions do.
Lions do.
He's
Yes.
going to run on the pitch and start.
Yes, lions like football.
Monkeys like football.
Yeah, but who cares about monkeys?
Me.
Whoa! What is your beef with monkeys?
They're overrated.
They're really not.
How can a monkey be
Can we
overrated?
get into this in the open forum?
Alright.
Right. A Marmite ingredient can help doctors defeat the MRSA superbug, research has suggested. Scientists have found that high doses of niacin, or vitamin B3, massively boost the body's defenses against Staphylococcus bacteria.
Wow.
In
You
tests,
couldn't get NS right, but you got that right.
well, Staphylococcus. Yeah.
I'm still not eating Marmite.
Staphylococcus.
Yes, it sounds like cock. In tests, the immune system's ability to kill different strains of the bug, including MRSA, has increased up to 1,000 times. The findings were published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation.
Cock.
I'm sorry.
That has 2 words that sound like cock. And one of them sounds like cock.
Yes, yeah, you can tell from Staphylococci. Well, that's not getting the boring one of the week. Right, pigeon racers say scores of their birds are mysteriously vanishing in what some claim is Britain's bird equivalent of the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, well, fuck off, you daft cunt.
Fanciers say that maybe they're just being eaten by lions. But it gets better. Right? Fanciers say they experienced disastrous and unprecedented losses in the area between North Yorkshire and County Durham.
Aye.
That's our county.
Aye.
In
Disastrous loss. Yeah, because we like fucking pigeon pie.
In one recent event, only 13 of the 232 birds released in the region made it home to Scotland. First of all, our county is responsible for the disappearance of pigeons.
Is that not because we throw toast crumbs in there?
Yeah. When you get that sign that says, don't feed the pigeons, they get to Durham, and it's kind of like, fuck me, they're feeding us.
Well, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't, but it would.
So there you go. Okay, our next story. A seaside resort is covered with what says is the perfect antidote to a washout bank holiday weekend. Warm ice cream.
Whoa, you don't have warm ice cream.
The Welsh.
No.
Cake.
Here we go.
The Welsh.
Here we go. Bah, bah.
And I bet it's cheap.
The Welsh cake flavoured treat spiced with nutmeg and cinnamon.
That
Immediately.
sounds fucking worse.
Yeah, I'd rather eat a lion.
You sick Welsh bastards.
Is the brainchild of artisan. I think the brainchild. The brainchild of artisan confectioners Marvellous and Destination Conway. I think it's Conway. I don't know. It's Welsh.
Conway.
Conway Twitty.
Conway.
It's either Conway or Conway.
Remember the Conway.
Anyway, launched this week in London. I
Just
think
look at
London, no.
London. No, thank you. It's event is saying.
Just
So
look
I've
at
got. I can say. You can say that. And
Yeah.
I say Staphylococcus.
Because London doesn't sound like a synonym for penis.
Dodo.
Oh, it's a bet to say the unusual ice cream has a warming quality capable of combating the wettest of Welsh weather.
It's fucking Welsh,
Yeah,
what you expect?
So, next, I take it none of us are a fan of warm ice cream.
Who the fuck would be?
Precisely.
I like my ice cream cold.
Diggers have begun to excavate a city centre car park as part of an archaeological search for the lost grave of Richard III.
Lionheart!
Experts from the University of
Used to like
Leicester.
to
Experts from the University of Leicester mapped out the site behind council offices of Greyfriars, is that? Greyfriars at Leicester City
Right.
Centre on Friday. The diggers have moved in and begun to cut into the tarmac in the search for what is believed to be the final resting place of the monarch. So basically, King of England build a car park on.
Well, yeah,
To be fair, they probably couldn't remember where the fuck it was.
okay, he gave his life for his country, now he's given a parking space. Beautiful.
Yeah, didn't even name it after him, the bastard. I like to point out in the background that Dan is on his Tumblr.
Okay, Dan,
He's on Tumblr and showing us funny pictures as we go.
That wasn't a funny
He's
picture.
missed Tumblr. He hasn't been able to go on it for a while.
That was Liam Neeson's cock.
Okay.
What, Staphylococcus?
No, Liam Neeson's cock
Moving on.
is so big.
How big?
Mary
Is it?
Poppins needs 63 handbags to pull it out.
A news story. A nurse accidentally disposed of a kidney from a living donor at a US hospital, which later suspended its kidney transplant program. The University of Toledo Medical Center, Ohio, suspended the program after the botched transplant earlier this month.
You reckon?
The Blade newspaper reported that a kidney donated by a man to his older sister was thrown away with medical waste in what experts describe as a rare accident. So just throwing away kidneys, motherfucker.
How do you lose a kidney? Hitchhikers, that's mainly.
In our next story, a teenager has been spared jail after sparking a police investigation by claiming he was stabbed by a group of thugs when he actually hurt himself by falling into a canal he tried to jump across.
Oh, you twonkosaurus.
The 19-year-old was so embarrassed about what had happened that he made up the story and called officers in order to avoid telling his family the truth about his failed stunt.
How old is
the police said, "Will you not talk over the top of me, boy?"
But we was trying to ask a question.
And I was still talking.
But I interrupt you.
You're bigger than me.
So is he.
No, he's not.
I bet it won't be long.
No. Maybe a year, and that'll be it. But yes, what are you trying to ask when you so rudely interrupted me?
No, continue. I'll wait.
Fine, be it. What? He was fined £80 for wasting police time, and officers have released a video that they found on the incident on his stepfather's phone to warn of anyone else thinking of trying the same thing. So, smart kid.
Dumbass.
Yeah. I tried to over canal. I look like a twat now. Let's say I got stabbed. I'll call the police. Surely, if you're
But he was
going
only fined £80.
Yeah, for wasting police time.
Hey, they released the video, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
YouTube!
Yeah, we'll have to see. That video later.
The kid's 19.
Yes.
Surely he's got an understanding of how the law works at this point.
No. You know what? I believe he had smoked that. He probably went, you know what? This probably isn't a good idea.
No, dude, he would have gone, you know what? I bet I can make it.
Yeah, that is good.
I'm flying.
No, you'd be like, fuck, you know what? Let's not do this. Here, there's a line in Essex. Let's go find out. Maybe. So, our next story. A couple reached new heights as they got married while hovering over Newport Beach in California wearing water-powered jetpacks.
Awesome!
Former wedding planner Amanda Wolf, 25, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, said she wanted a unique ceremony. So the couple donned the $90,000 contraptions on their backs, along with wetsuit for groom Grant and Gia, and whiteboard shorts and a rash guard shirt for the bride.
That is awesome!
They had rocket packs, basically.
Jetpacks.
Water-powered jetpacks for their wedding.
Want one? Not a wedding. Jetpack.
Yeah.
I have to have someone
who
have a
doesn't?
fucking wedding.
Who doesn't? They are water.
You could marry the jetpack.
They are jetpacks.
Sick free.
What you do with your stuff in the caucus is your own business. Now, on our last news story of the week, a government drive to uncover health and safety myths. So basically, these ideas, like a bit like your political correctness myths, would be things like Christmas being bad and all that. We're doing with health and safety ones. They've discovered cafes refusing to heat up baby food, golf buggies being banned from golf courses, and summer footwear banned from offices. The Department for Work and Pension said its Mythbusters panel, and by the way, you can't close on Mythbusters unless you're blowing shit up. Just saying. But the DWP said its Mythbusters panel had contested decisions made by insurance companies, councils, and employers since it was set up in April. A number of overzealous decisions have been made on health and safety grounds, including hospitals refusing to have microwaves on wards, a school relocating a treehouse, and sleeping in a camper van banned on a campsite. So basically, all these places have actually, you know those things when you hear, okay, that's bullshit, that's just...
Yeah.
No, some of these things genuinely have happened.
Imagine, it must take some persuasion to go to a golf course and say, oh, you're not allowed golf buggies anymore.
Yeah, as you have to run away from those, they try to run you over with them.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in golf buggies.
Why are you not allowing golf buggies, Dan?
Because you have to have a license for
Ah, well, there you go. So basically, we were all expecting a sensational story. I want to play polo in a golf buggy. The rest were in horses.
No, they just took one look at me and went, fuck that.
No.
That means we have a license.
So, Dan, when it comes down to those news stories, was there anyone that you felt most deserved a boring of the week?
Yeah, the last one.
The last one about the myths. Well, what would you say about the last story then?
Boring!
Indeed. In which case, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check out Adam's. Which one of us is going to do it? Do you want me to do it? You normally do it, dude. You normally do it. Do you want to do it, or?
I guess I could.
Yeah. Why don't you give it a shot?
Okay. Twitter! That's not. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, dude. 1 second. Cat one.
Nice.
Use that energy.
Not on your staff in the office, son.
That could be a nice one for a euphemism for sex.
Yeah.
That's a euphemism for sex.
Raging over flaming homosexual.
No, it's raging homosexual.
How would you get that to echo?
I don't know. This happens.
Okay.
I'm just that damn good.
Okay, our first tweet of the week comes from @Nash076. The hallmark of an interesting life. When hearing a siren, your first instinct is to announce, I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's true. Is that Nash Blizzard?
Yes, it is.
Fucking awesome. He is great.
The next one
awesome.
is from @TheSpoony1.
What's Spoony?
It's a quote. Religion and government will both exist in greater purity, the less they are mixed together. And that's by James Matheson.
Fair enough.
And the final one comes from Ancient Proverbs.
What, no George Carlin?
No.
Wow.
My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. Socrates.
Oh, wow.
Well, we all know that's true.
Those were my tweets of the week.
Nice, quick, just basically that. Now, there's no fan cast this week. Basically, Dan's been able to due to
No internet.
no internet, yeah. And
So therefore, I couldn't give a proper one by looking through back history and then be able to search for countless pictures of who I wanted to play Batgirl.
And I'm going through personal hell. So
Yeah, Batgirl's appearing in this too.
so basically, mine will be.
Can I appear back up?
Mine's going to be next week.
Yeah.
Mine's going to be next week. Just to give you a quick reminder, I'm doing the question. It has to feature the Huntress, any version. It also has to
And
feature.
I may be doing mine next week as well.
Okay,
It
maybe.
depends.
And it also has to star the Green Arrow. Ollie West, I believe, is his name, yeah?
Yes, Oliver West.
Oliver West, okay. So,
Quinn. Oliver Queen.
Queen, yeah. Who's West? I wonder where I get
Wally
that.
West.
Raging homosexual.
Wally West.
Wally West, of course. Well, I just mixed them all together.
You're confusing me at the same time.
Confusing you.
Not like that.
Are you a raging homosexual?
No.
So,
No, I'm not.
with tweets of the week done, and with the news,
Match.
I believe it is time for open forum.
It is open forum time, and ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before we kick off this, whole open forum, I thought I'd give you guys a thought about an app. Well done. I thought I'd give you guys thoughts about an app. Sometimes what I like to do is download an app and give you guys my opinion on them. And here, what I've done is download this app here, and it's an app called iAnswer. Basically, if you have I've got an Apple iPod Touch 4G, and I tried getting Siri, and it wouldn't let me get Siri. But so I typed.
Damn you, Siri!
I typed in Siri into the search bar for the app store, and it brought up all these different ones. And the most highly recommended one I got was one called iAnswer. Cost me something.
69 pence.
That one, yeah, 69 pence. So I've got
Best price ever.
So I've got
I mean, it was like $1.12 or something.
Sorry, euphemism for sex.
Yeah.
But the iAnswer is fucking useless, right? You got Siri.
Is that euphemism for sex?
Yes.
Fucking useless.
For instance, right? With this one, Siri, you've seen it. You've seen people level. You can ask it questions, and it gives you generally quite intelligent replies. You see something like, "I'm sad." It says, "Why are you sad?" What makes you sad? It all makes you feel cry. So, to just show you exactly how fucking useless this thing is, I've turned it up to its max volume, so hopefully you can hear it. Right. So, a question you would ask Siri. So, like, say I live in Stanley, and I want to know what the nearest Chinese takeaway is to me. Now, I know for a fact that the nearest Chinese takeaway to me is Wong's.
Luckily.
So, I'm going to ask it, where's the nearest Chinese? So, here we go. I'm going to record here. Where is the nearest Chinese takeaway from here? Right, so it's processing that. Where is the nearest Chinese takeaway from here? So I recognize my question. Here's the answer. First it says, hang on. That's not the answer, that's Twitter. It says, bear with me. Bear with me. It now says, wait a minute. You see how much fun we're having, guys? It's just a more minute. Oh,
It is now searching through all.
like I said, I'm showing you just how inept this damn thing is. See, you can imagine, I'm sitting here like an idiot. Say I don't know about Wongs, and I'm trying to use this. Now, if it was Siri, I imagine I'd get an answer by now. But no.
Siri would have said straight away.
And that's Twitter again.
You can see on this map.
Right, if you didn't hear that, it said, you can see on this map.
Mouth.
No, map here, right? It's got an arrow there. So I imagine I click on the arrow to give me a map. Now, yes, of course, use my current location. I like the fact that it's now. Right, according to this, the nearest. First of all, it doesn't bring up a map. Secondly, it's trying to correct iAnswer spelling of the word takeaway. And then it's giving me in a different language. Before telling me that the nearest Chinese takeaway to me is in Newcastle.
Have a look at this.
That's
Just
amazing.
to prove that it actually says that.
It does, trust me.
Yeah.
Indeed, it does.
So, oh wait, no, there is one in Wallsend.
Oh, well, that's just
It's
marvellous.
Newcastle closer.
There is not a single mention of Stanley, which is where I am. Where I am. And funny enough, it didn't even bring up a map, it brought up the Google search page. Just out of curiosity. If anyone's got Siri, you know, or if anyone's be asked to try and Google, like to see how quickly it takes them to find the Chinese restaurants in Stanley.
It's called justeat.co.uk.
Well, there you go then. So I'll try another one for iAnswer. Try to think of something. Let's see with
What
Siri.
is the Staphylococcus?
Staphylococcus. I don't think it'll pick up the word Staphylococcus.
It
But take Siri. Siri, you can have fun with Siri.
Yeah, because you say, I'm crying, and it says, why are you crying? You say, because I'm sad. And then they'll give you a Sheldon Cooper quote.
Which is stupid people make me, Sarah. So I'm going to
That's not a
say.
reason to be quiet. For instance, I'm quiet. I'm sad because other people are stupid.
Okay, so here I'm going to say I am sad. Or I'm crying, rather. I am crying. So it's processing it. Let's see what. So first of all, yep, it knows what I've said. I love how it's like, hang on. It's like it knows it's being put on trial. Bear with me, dear sweet God in heaven. Oh my God, what do I do with the crying human? Eat ice cream and
Well, that's processing.
You can buy a handkerchief.
if you didn't pick that up, you can buy a handkerchief.
That actually is quite a good one.
Where can I buy a handkerchief? Right, it's it. Where can I buy a handkerchief?
I pause for Christ's sake. What? I really want to know.
I mean, I've used this like countless times. I'm getting into arguments with this. I've gotten into massive arguments with this, and it's just a grammatic field mine of terror. I like the fact, wait for a minute. It cannot possibly comprehend the answer to where can I buy a handkerchief.
When you've just been told you can buy a handkerchief.
Yes. So it's like, no, wait, just a more minute. Just a more minute. Just a more...
That's funny.
Why must you... Just a more minute.
I actually know that position.
I fucking hate this app. Just a more minute. Your grammar
Then
makes...
why do we have it on the show?
Your grammar makes me want to kill you. I hope you die. Almost done. It's almost done, guys.
Good.
Really? I didn't really want Siri. I just got bored and thought, you know what would be awesome to try out?
Siri.
I'll try out Siri. See what it's like. I mean, it's on fucking one. It's like a fucking lol and damn humor and all that shit. I'll check it out and see what it's like. But no, I get this shit. I answer. You fucking don't. And anything you do answer is fucking intelligible. And then again, I like the fact. Almost done. Almost done. 5 minutes ago.
Nearest store.
Haha! Well, fair enough. Where can I buy a handkerchief? It goes the nearest store. Fucking you!
Whenever Siri gives you a suggestion,
Uh-huh.
it usually responds with, there are 4 close to you.
Yeah. So basically, so far, this app has proved to be a pile of wank. However, maybe what it's good at is not answering general questions. Maybe it's specific questions.
It is trolling.
So, For example, let's think. What's easy to find on the internet?
Porn.
Give me a name of a porn star.
Give him a minute.
I'm thinking which one I've really missed this week.
Almost done. Bear with him.
Jaden James.
What?
Jaden James.
Jaden James. Okay.
Mm.
Jaden James. So it's processing.
She isn't the question.
Did it
she is
pick
the
it up?
answer.
Okay, it got Jaden James.
Nice.
Probably not the right spelling, but it's got a name.
Yeah.
Hang on, it says. Hang on. Now, considering porn is the easiest thing to find on the internet.
I don't know what you mean.
You know, well, come on, it's the internet. You know, as soon as we've got the internet, it's kind of like, porn! We can spread out much further and cheaper! And then they invented the credit card. So it's looking up this name.
If I can spell it right, I would have beat it.
Yeah, if you have Google, you can beat this shit. If you have...
Done!
There you go.
J-A-J-Y-D.
Will you stop?
J-A-Y.
There we go.
Yeah. James.
Left square bracket 1, right square bracket.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'd like to point out I gave it a head start, and
Did you ever look?
Yeah, yeah.
That chick does look alright.
Known by her stage name Jaden James, is an American pornographer,
Okay, hold on.
actress, exotic dancer, and model. Left square bracket 2, right square bracket, she has up hair.
There's a what?
20 and approximately.
Yeah, the problem with iAnswer is it pronounces symbols as well. It's like brackets and stuff.
November
Wikipedia.
2000.
Shit, it is her.
Yep.
Left square
Yeah,
bracket.
same.
So it
Same
could,
Wikipedia.
although I would like to
so
point
hang
out,
on. So this thing couldn't tell me. It couldn't tell me where to buy a
I'll
hanky.
pick that one.
It couldn't tell me where to buy a handkerchief. It couldn't tell me where my nearest Chinese was.
but I can tell you anything you want to know about porn.
Yes.
I'd like to point out though, I gave it a head start. I started searching about 15, 20 seconds before it found the answer, and I found the answer quick.
Oh, look at that. She's been in 209 films.
So
Mainstream filmography.
yeah. So the iAnswer is a
Awards.
load of wank. All right. This is ridiculous.
I knew she won awards.
You're so happy about that,
A
aren't
round of applause.
She was Best New Starlet for nominee.
you?
She won Best New Starlet for the fan choice.
Yeah.
Best New Web Starlet. Best Group Sex Scene for 2014. And I've seen that film. It's an excellent film.
We'll just get her on the show.
Really?
You'll be playing with a man.
Don't tease me, I know.
If we could get her on the show.
Best
we would.
tease performance for Curvy Girls
But the
4.
I have it out.
question is, do you want her on the show or you?
No, dude,
She's
what-
a porn star, dude.
Dude, what we do is not tell them, have her hide in the cupboard and wait to come out to meet them.
She was nominated for the AVN Award of Best All-Girl Freeway Sex Scene for Sweet Cheeks 11.
There are no losers in that award ceremony.
She was a nominee for the AVN in 2011 Best Tease Performance for Jaden James Unleashed. Oh, she only won one award. That's not
Are we now doing a segment about Jaden James?
Then the only porn star.
Why does everything come back to porn?
AVN.
Dan.
Guess what? I just clicked the AVN Award. I didn't realise that on Wikipedia.
Oh, God.
Stephen,
Yeah.
anything interesting happened to you this week?
Actually, yes.
You've lost me.
There was an article written by a guy that claims to be a journalist. And that's quite frankly, he isn't. But he likes to call himself one. So, you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Actually, no, I won't. And I'm just basically looking up the journal here. So,
Why not?
basically, hey, you know, we'll put porn as one of the tabs and, you know, we'll get porn.
Oh, yeah.
What? What? Oh, it's just three men talking. Well, whatever I get.
Whatever does me now.
Well, it's because he's a raging homosexual.
What's that?
You are
Raging homosexual.
Brooklyn Lee won Best New Starlet this year. I don't think.
Right, we're going to leave Dan to his porn awards.
I vote. I used to vote.
That is a phrase that should never be uttered on this show.
I used to vote for
I'm sure you did.
the Fame Awards.
I'm sure you did.
Another phrase that should never be uttered on the show. We'd like to introduce our sponsor, Piers Morgan.
Oh, that's right. She was in the Revenge of the Nerds parody. Of course, I've seen that.
Well, awesome.
Bobby Starr won
Wait,
Female Performer of the Year, beating Tory Black.
But yes, David.
Well, basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring up this news story that I found recently.
367.
What?
She probably starred in 367 films, and she's only 29. Manuel Ferreira won Best Male Performer. Xander Corfus for Best Male Newcomer.
While the story is loading, we will have Dan read to you the porn awards.
Hey, Bridget B won Unsung Starlet of the Year. Best Actress went for Jessie Andrews in Portrait of a Call Girl. Best Actor went for Dale DeBone in The Elvis XXX, a porn parody.
I'm trying to think of porn puns.
Best Supporting Actress went for Jessie Jane in Fighters. Well, there's no surprise there. Although last year, Lexi Bell won it for the Batman XXX, a porn parody, and she played Batgirl. Ooh, there's a fan cast.
No! We're not having a fan cast for that.
No, but I can cast her in my fan cast.
Yeah, of course I can.
Xander Corfus won Best Supporting Actor for Star Trek The Next Generation, a porn parody.
Okay, I've been thinking about porn puns. The first one I've got is Bonies instead of Tonys.
No, these are called the AVN Awards.
I'm just trying to think of porn puns to keep my mind working.
Best Director for Graham Tate, Portrait of a Call Girl. Best Director for Foreign Release, Mission as Possible. Best All Girl Sexy. Which was this one?
This is the weirdest show we've ever done.
Cherry 2, Missy Martinez, Zoe Holloway, Diamond. Oh, Diamond Fox I've seen many films.
We've included an app, porn awards, and pigeons disappearing.
Wow, this one just gets straight to it.
Uh,
Most outrageous sex scene was won by American cock-sucking sluts.
She did have like an acceptance speech all written out, but it was a bit of a mouthful.
Brooklyn Lee and Jules Ventura.
Okay.
Best cinematography. I love this.
Yeah.
Even in porn, they still go, Best Cinematography.
Of course.
Do you know who won it?
Who?
Spider-Man XXX porn parody.
Well, of course.
Do you know who won it last year?
I haven't got a clue.
The Batflix XXX Dark Knight.
Well,
So
there
the
you go.
Dark Knight trilogy parody. Best music soundtrack, really in porn.
Yeah.
I imagine they're mainly preset keyboard jazz tracks.
No, actually it was Elvis XXX porn parody.
Oh, of course it was.
And last year, This Ain't Glee, a porn parody.
Well, basically, what happened was, in my story here,
Best all sex scene is The Bombshells.
there was a story written by a guy whose name I shall bring up in a moment. Matt Bendoris.
Bendoris.
Yes, he wrote he basically writes for the Sun, and he wrote an online article, which I shall bring up because I included the title in my email to him. I'm just going to point some out. This is a story about Nicola Benditti. She is a violinist from Britain. A great.
Sounds Italian.
Well, believe it or
Looks
not,
Italian.
she was born in the United Kingdom.
Couldn't care.
I know.
Bet you're going to ask.
But anyway, this, and normally I don't like to promote people, but listen to this article, right?
Right. Are we listening to all of it?
No, I'm not all of it, because dear God, okay. I'll just read you the email that I wrote, right? Because this is I've never written to an article writer before about how much I hate their work, but this one I felt compelled to. So here we go. I have never written to a writer regarding something they've written, but for this article, in speech quotes, I am making an exception. I grant you that I am not a journalist, nor do I work for a news organisation. However, I would think that respect and maturity are two aspects of being a decent reporter, two things you seem to show a terrible lack of in your latest article. First of all, your constant referencing to her looks makes the rest of the male population look like the shallow bastards that most women think we are. Yes, she is attractive, and her partner is a lucky man, but Christ on a stick, must you bang on about it like a dog in heat? Quote, I must have hit a bum note after asking why the sexy Scot doesn't make more of a fabulous figure when she suddenly flies off on one. Gee, might it be because rather than focus on her musical ability and activity, you want to ask her about her TNA? Has it occurred to you that maybe, just maybe, she was expecting to be interviewed by someone who actually had a mental age above that of a 16-year-old? Quote, so I guess Nicola will be posing for the lads mags anytime soon. Pity, because she looks fit as a fiddle when I met her at Edinburgh's plush Sheraton Hotel. But Nicola doesn't always take the body's photo. She's beaky in pics sometimes, which is weird because in the flesh she's an absolute knockout. The classical musician is wearing skinny jeans which show off her long legs. She's also busty with washboard, flat tummy, tottering around 5'10" in her Dune platform wedges. End quote. If you cannot see how disrespectful and utterly classless that is, you really need therapy or perhaps an education in manners. Was it your intention to come across as a massive pervert? Because congratulations, you accomplished that big time. Quote, I have a cut-off point at about 10 p.m, but Leonard will go on all night if I let him. She's talking about violin playing. He goes, I bet he would. Oh good, more intelligent and classy humour. Oh no, just more pathetic, immature innuendo. Quote,
I agree with him.
right? Quote, in reference to her priceless violin on loan from an American museum. He goes, give us a shot. Can you say this from Sunderland?
Oh, fuck.
End quote. Yep. Are you kidding me? Clearly you cannot comprehend the idea of respect and good manners. I am at this point repeatedly driving my hand to the desk in the hope of knocking the memory of reading this article out of my head. Sadly, the power of stupidity is strong. Quote, better get busy making sweet, sweet music, Leonard, lucky boy, end quote. And of course we need one last innuendo joke, don't we? Look, you could be a good guy in person, but maybe you're a barrel of laughs, but in this article you come across as disrespectful, bored in the actual topic, and obsessed with her looks. If you care so much about how celebrities look, then perhaps you should consider a career with FHM or Zoo. Mind you, you do work for the Sun, so maybe I'm expecting too much. Signed, my name.
It's not like he works for the Star.
Well, I got a reply of him.
Oh, fuck, mate.
His reply was simply thus. Thanks for your email, Stephen. Although I think you've spent too much time analysing what was meant to be a piece of entertainment. Thanks for taking the time to read it all the same. Best, Matt.
Hello, Matt. It's me, the psychopath of the show.
Oh,
Don't stop!
No, this is a real person. This is a real
I have
person.
had complaints.
No.
Real complaints?
Hang on.
From Blip.
One second.
Oh.
1 second.
Oh.
1 second. Sir, I find you disrespectful. And I hope you take the time to look at what you did and improve yourself in the future.
Yeah, we've actually been told by Bill, you stop making threats.
Really?
They're correct.
Sorry. Blip.
We are on thin ice as it is.
Blip.
Oh yeah.
Blip, I'd like to make an official apology. Sorry.
So yeah, that was his reply. First of all, for a writer, you couldn't have spell checked the word for and analyzer.
Oh, fuck you, Blip.
Is that a euphemism?
It's so hard.
No, but they should probably bend Norris for the Staphylococcus.
He's a and I can't say the word because I don't like it.
They don't like the use of the term.
Hey, people, I'm apparently a now.
Because
Who threatened Justin Bieber? Who on the internet has not threatened Justin Bieber?
Yeah, but they don't go on. Actually, you're like, but anyway, no. Do you want to know the major problem with it?
I would love to know what it is.
Use it too much, apparently. It's not like when the Star Trek critic uses it and all that, or the country never uses it, but when other people, like Spoonie or someone that does that, they use it within a certain context. We just throw it out because they don't pick up on the fact that you're Geordie. Well, you are. I'm half Geordie.
And the terrorist part.
It's because he constantly talks about how he's going to kill people and what he's going to do that.
Okay, how about if I just say how I'm going to mildly inconvenience their day?
No, it's because Adam, you don't imply that you're joking.
So
It's like, if you remember last week, when you talked about the people, you remember the spectators, not last week, the week before, when you talked about people watching the Olympics, you said you were going to break glass and stab them to death and stuff like that?
Yeah.
There was never a point that you implied that it was a joke.
From now on, if
That's kind of the issue, Adam.
Right. From now on,
I just thought we should cover it up with something. Why we have this
What
conversation.
copyrightable material?
okay,
Jay-Z, he's fine.
okay. Here's the idea.
Me and Jay-Z are cool, man.
Can we drop it?
From now on, whenever I threaten someone, I'm just going to have the end go, by the way, I am joking. I'm not.
Can we drop the subject? I've explained it.
Okay then,
Well,
my
I
segment
think-
in the open forum.
I'm pretty certain.
Stupid.
I know it's stupid.
Anyway, people,
Such a fucking cunt.
you might have noticed by now, that I'm actually on the show this week. I have returned from my trip away.
I didn't finish my topic.
Yeah, you finished your topic.
You finish your topic.
The only thing you haven't finished is yourself.
The best renting title of the year went to Top Guns.
Okay, as I was saying, I'm here to report back. I learned many things in Devon. The first one being that I cannot survive without talking to people of my own age for a week. The second being that people in Devon can't park. The third being that I missed Jout. I really did miss all of this.
Yeah.
And I also learned that there was
You were not here last week.
No.
I didn't even know.
I did not know. No one's being threatened last week.
Yes, I also learned that there was a shop in Lynmouth. I was about to, not Lynmouth, Ilfracombe. I was about to say Innsmouth.
I could have told you there was going to be a shop in Lynmouth.
In Innsmouth, there was a shop that only sold these items: musical instruments, pirate get-up, and wrestling stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
It is my perfect shop.
Wow.
And
It sells pirate stuff for Adam, musical stuff for me, and wrestling stuff for you.
And I'm also a pirate.
speaking of wrestling stuff, I brought you back something
I have
from the
a present.
store.
I have a present.
Wow, you got Dan a present.
I didn't know he was gone. I'm just lying.
Ooh.
Terry Funk! Barry Dudley!
I
We'll post it forward to that on the show.
I found those in the shop.
Wow.
Yes. Stephen got a duck.
I got a motherfucking duck.
I love when I went to Devon with. I started the week with 100 quid. I spent about 20 quid on myself.
I got a duck. The bag goes a lot when it's over there. Getting behind the balls of.
I got Terry Funk.
Yeah.
But yes, I found that shop. It was. It was
Good. Pose with your folks. That's not you, it's for sex.
Awesome.
but yes, it was good. It was a good time. It mainly consisted of walking. Walking was a big feature in Devon.
Don't like walking.
Neither do I. But I was away. I didn't get to listen to the show. My net wasn't strong enough. But I did.
Awesome. I can't remember if we did anything, but
I did watch a lot of Family Guy. Dan is now playing with the wrestling things.
poured in wrestling on him. He's a sorted man.
And Rolos.
And Rolos.
Rolos sponsor us. We want more.
No! Alright, I thought I said Rolo do sponsors. God. I need a lawyer now.
I apparently need lawyers because I'm a finance. It was fun. It's I learned that while down there. You remember I spoke about wanting to go because there are a higher class of chav.
Yes.
Well, I was standing outside. I was standing outside a shop. They don't have an Asda nearby.
Yes.
The closest a supermarket they have is a Tesco, and that's half an hour away.
Yes.
No, some of you.
No, but nearby they had a cost cutter. Outside were a group of chavs who would have been about, 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking to us, and I went, no, you're a slut. I was going, you're 12, where did you learn this language? So, forgetting the fact that at 12 I was using worse language.
Yeah, you were fucking right.
But, she went, I wasn't.
I just jerked them off.
And the guys then proceeded to list everything that they knew she had done
Told you.
due to photographic evidence.
Photography evidence.
And I'm sad just trying to mind my own business, wasn't it? Just going, wow, you have messed up your life, kid. But yes, getting away from that, we also picked up a Dutch hitchhiker. That was pretty cool.
Yes, we picked up a Dutch hitchhiker, apparently.
Yeah, who was studying human resources at university.
I told you.
Then I turned around and went, told me I was planning on studying psychology at university. Here's the sponsors to look at me and go, wow, it's heavy. Yeah. It was possibly the single most awkward situation I've ever been in my life. Sitting in a car with a Dutch person I don't know, who wasn't high, strangely.
Well, so all Dutch people are high.
Usually, yes.
Most. Yes, and the sexual deviants.
Yep, high sexual deviants.
There's nothing terrorist there.
It's nothing terroristic.
Oh, no! Quite clear there isn't. Racist, baby.
After what I said about the Yanks last week and the Welsh before that.
Americans don't count. You can't be racist towards the Americans.
That's racist in and of itself.
No, because you can't be racist towards the Americans. They're like our brothers.
I want a soundbite of you saying Americans don't count.
Americans are younger brothers and sisters, I suppose. Think about it. They came from where? What? What are you thinking of me for?
You incestual bastard.
No, the
You
country.
incestual little bastard.
So the nation of America is like the nation. Our nation's you're the sibling.
We are the nation. Domination.
We really aren't anymore. Oh, the British Empire. How we miss you, so.
I don't miss the British Empire.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
I remember getting pissed off when Hong Kong was given back. I was only 6.
That sounds like Dad. So
And
this.
India as well.
Oh, this is a good one. I got into an argument with a psychic.
Well, duh.
We were in a
I
castle.
bet you saw it coming.
It was a male, and it was
Is that a euphemism for sex?
we were in this place called Dunster Castle, and we were in the dungeon. And she has a camera. She stares at this one wall and goes, "I feel a strong energy, and I know it's not my place." So I waited for the parents to leave when it became my place. There is no energy in this room. It is a room. The energy you feel is what you want to feel. It's P.T. Barnum effect. You're a psychic. You're meant to try to feel this. You want to feel it because it gives your career some validation. She stares at me. She stares at me quite angrily.
It's a euphemism for sex.
Yeah.
Everything is a euphemism for sex when you take it the wrong way.
When you take it the wrong way.
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Well, true. But then if she's letting you, then it's not the wrong way, is it?
It could just be the first time.
Well, we will all make
I have no practical experience on this. Theoretical, yeah, but practical, no.
Wasn't sure how to answer that one.
With another innuendo. Because why not? Everything comes back to porn on the show anyway.
It's like, I don't want to talk about any more about innuendos.
In her end.
Episode 1, 2, and 3, we were discussing religion, offence, stuff like that. Now we're talking
Manners
about...
and etiquette.
Yeah, now we're talking about porn.
Porn, sidekicks, and shagging women's asses.
Yeah, pardon the pun, we've come a long way.
We really have.
So,
They should make some controversial porn, goddammit, then we could discuss it.
This psychic.
Controversial porn, I would think.
I bet you do
this
that.
psychic-
Probably wouldn't see me on the find that too.
The psychic was looking at me rather angrily saying, no, I can feel it. I went, what you could probably feel, love, is the cold because you're in a stone room.
Where's Buddy's shirt?
Well, it was ripped up in the box. Yeah.
So the psychic.
The psychic gently tried to make me believe that she was psychic, and that I could feel the energy too.
The thing is, I'm undecided about that part of it. But the idea of, you can feel it too. I fucking can't.
I went, no, I can't feel something. But after the question, can you feel the love? And I just kept going and arguing and arguing.
Can you feel the love
Tonight.
That's why I know he wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
No musical
Because
numbers.
he didn't do the 4 chords.
Yes, of
There was
course.
no music. We should do it to end the show.
No.
I don't think we legally can.
Well,
No.
But that entire I held a hunting rifle. An old style hunting rifle. That was a bad... They just
Is
went,
that euphemism for sex?
no. Stop using it as well as getting old.
dude,
No.
why does everything come back to sex?
No, it's just that.
This is an important show.
When you were away, we were playing Sparkly.
Hang on, I don't want to know what leads to sex when I was away. I want to know.
Dad, he's accusing us of shit.
Motherfucker.
Well, I would never accuse you of being a raging homosexual. I'm accusing that you have an evil twin brother. Who was trying to besmirch you on him.
This show took a weird.
This is possibly the weirdest show we've ever. Usually I feel quite proud of this one. This one I feel quite.
Retcon!
Bubba.
So, you held an old style hunting rifle.
Yes, I also battled a cat. I also battled a ancient style swordsman in the.
I actually thought you were going to say I battled an ancient warrior.
That'd be awesome.
No, he was holding a cavalier's sword. Shut your face. Hey. Okay, please be quiet.
Yeah. See my gimmicks way.
I'm apparently a terrorist. What do I care?
He said apparently.
I said apparently. I'm not a terrorist. I feel like I'm being questioned by the CIA.
I will be questioned.
Oh my god!
And what else happened?
Well, I battled the guy with a wooden sword. There was also a small medieval.
So the guy had wood.
No. No, Dad. You stop it. You stop it now. You stop it now. But there was a medieval town nearby Dunster.
There's lots of medieval towns in the world.
And the thing was, for Christ's sake,
Pour the fucking up.
I will bake you, nasty kid.
I will make you eat a non-vegetarian pancake.
Yes! I'll force feed him a steak.
Anyway.
That's a meat steak, not a wooden steak. And I'm joking.
Adam, medieval towns.
Yeah, well, it was like it was almost like a Skyrim-esque town. And I went to the shop and I bought myself this toy wooden sword because I was bored.
Yeah.
Big long sword. And I noticed how weird, I genuinely for a moment forgot I was in real life and tried casting Fusro on things.
Because you're in a medieval town.
With a sword.
And people are dressed medieval, I
The same thing's happened to me before.
Yeah. I just looked at me and went, Fusro and nothing happened.
I went to a castle up around here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's fucking loads of them.
Yeah.
Can't remember, I think it was Warwick Castle or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
I went for school. It was our local history thing for GCSE, and I got a couple of wooden swords and started running around that place like as if there was no tomorrow, hitting everyone I could see and trying to pick up girls and running away with them, going, "I'm pillaging the village."
Okay.
Apparently, the school looked down on that. You're not allowed to pick up girls and say you're going to pillage the village because then that kind of infers rape.
Yeah.
And I get told off for threatening to kill people.
And I must say,
I can understand why.
I'll say right now, I never raped a girl.
Anyway,
It was just referred by the fact that I said I was going to pillage the village.
in Devon,
I want to say that, pillage the village.
I also found...
Go try it. Pillage the village.
Pillage the village, it is.
Pillage the village.
Okay.
Sounds like a character.
Pillage the village!
I found...
Welcome to Pillage the Village.
Woo! In Devon, I found the town where fun goes to grow old and die. It's called Porlock.
It's called Florida.
Porlock. See, that town, would you like to know what was on the main street of Porlock?
What was on the main street of Porlock?
An antique shop,
Oh.
travel agents, funeral directors, and then an arts and crafts store. Not the kind of cool one, knitting.
Wait a minute. Art and crafts, not the kind of cool one.
You could get like metalworks and things for steampunk designing. In some art.
That's pretty cool.
And D&D stuff occasionally.
But but the fact that they got the travel agency, it's like, I bet they're having a booming
I
trade.
like how a travel agency is right next to the funeral directors.
Yeah, it's either get out or die.
I thought around the corner there was a tea factory. This place, out of all,
I like tea.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of tea.
Good coffee.
But like Devon was fun. But the problem was there were a few kinds of like people my age. They had the ones who ignored me, the ones who stared at me, and the ones who were chaps.
I assumed the other two were chaps.
The ones who ignored me were scene kids and hipsters.
Them.
The ones who stared at me,
Fucking hipsters, I hate you.
Well, locals, I imagine.
and the ones who stared at me were
They're
people.
all local.
Were people like of. I don't. What kind of? Trying to get my social.
Were they goths?
No, they weren't.
Jocks.
What do they dress as?
Jeans and usually band hoodies, but the good bands.
Are they not just locals, like ones that are fearful of outsiders?
Isn't that like the new version of
My
skaters?
friend, have you seen the outsider?
I don't actually know what social group I fall into.
I know what I fall into. I'm a geek.
I'm not a goth.
I just don't look like one.
I don't fully dress like a goth. I'm not a jock.
Has it ever occurred to you, people, that there is a social class just simply called miscellaneous?
No.
No, sorry. Everything has a name.
Bullshit!
Sorry.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was actually pretty cool.
For the longest time, I didn't fit into any category. I wasn't a nerd, I wasn't a geek, I wasn't a jock, I wasn't hippie, I wasn't a hipster,
You were a
I
music
wasn't
kid.
goth. Wasn't even a music kid. I sang, but I wasn't with the music scene. There was an already established music scene, and I was not fucking in it.
Can we do a little quiz now?
Hell, we need something to make the show fractionally more entertaining than my stories.
No.
We do as Oracle then.
Please don't. We'll be on for 3 hours. I'll get bored and want to kill myself.
I tell you
Oracle's fun.
I tell you what we'll do, right?
Fun.
Fun when you play the game.
I tell you what.
Try and hit me with an elastic band.
I'll basically explain. Next
Why
week,
can't I do the quiz?
I'm going to explain.
But you said I could do it today.
I am going to explain.
Have you got a top 10 this week? For the other
I
show.
am going to explain. And I'm going to give people the very short version, just because I don't want to bore people with my problems. I'm having an emotional hell right now, and it's not going great, as you can imagine. Lots of downers, lots of screaming, lots of anger, rage, lots of throwing myself at a wall kind of deal. So, a bit hectic this week. So I haven't had any time to dedicate towards any of the quizzes I'm meant to do this week, or the top 10 I'm meant to do for another show, which has got nothing to do with this one.
I didn't mean this quiz. That quiz.
Oh, that right. I'll apologise anyway. It's also the reason why I didn't do the Fancast. To give you a quick explanation, if you don't know, I have a fiancée that lives overseas, and right now we're having some communication issues. We're not talking to each other, rather we're having trouble actually talking due to circumstances outside of control. It's playing a heavy toll on me. I'm not going to speak for my fiancée, but I'm having trouble dealing with it. So I'm trying to keep up with things. That's why the last episode of Shout and Total Market. It's the last episode of Total Market hasn't made it onto Blip yet, because I've just been wrapped up in this. So
it's 5 hours long.
That as well. But I promise everything will be up to date for next week. I'm going to try and do something special for next week's episodes of Bull Shout. Namely, thinking about perhaps a contest next week.
Okay.
For a prize for our viewers. But we'll definitely do a quiz for you guys.
I didn't even think of a special subject this week.
That's fine. But what my friend, my colleague here, was referring to before.
He's doing chicken dance.
Sorry, that just brings up horrible memories of DC John C13.
Sorry, what?
Speaking of DC John C13, actually.
The show we don't speak about?
No, that's Total Market.
Anyway. You have to watch it. Search on YouTube for Dear Steve Jones 313. And you, right, can see not only our own Steve Jones 313, but a girl that looks a lot like the Lone Walker 1.
Dan, if I were big enough to cause any intimidation, I'd tell you to shut up.
Adam, any sentence that begins with the word "I'm big enough" is either open up to a sex joke or just bitter disappointment.
Your face. I'm going to say your face. You can choose whichever one of the two options you so desire.
No. But yes. So basically, I posted a mini episode of DC John C13, and that's my hobby. Basically, it's the last episode of DC John C13 that I'll be making a main appearance in for a while.
Shh, we don't tell them that.
But the reason why, well, all will be revealed in a new season, which will be, hopefully we'll start recording in 2013, called DC John C13. Well, and you'll be surprised that the person that came up with the idea for that new season is sitting right next to me. It's Dan the Geeking Ass.
And it stars many
So, basically, Dan will be the executive producer on this project. So,
which means I do not star in it.
There will be no death threats from me.
we might work in a way to get some in there.
There will be plenty of death threats from me.
But yeah, so basically, during the week, I was getting to a point where I needed distracting. So, what I did was I created a quiz. Basically, you get these all the time online. It's these "How well do you know me?" quizzes, right?
Probably no one.
And basically, all it is "How well do you know Steve on C13?"
Well enough to know that he knows that I want donuts.
Yeah. So basically, all you got to do is answer these questions. Now, Adam, you got questions on here. You can answer this as well if you want.
Okay.
Chances are you'll pass.
Okay.
Considering what the first question is, you better pass, otherwise you're an idiot. In fact, if you can't get the first question right, you're damn right retarded and we hate you.
Yeah, and you're
And you'll understand why I say that. So,
you're a
Dan,
necrophiliac.
are you saying that my fiance is dead?
No, I just came up with the first word in my head. Quite sad that it was necrophiliac.
I'm telling that, aren't you?
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I'm going to get my ass kicked anyway at
Anyway.
some point.
Are you ready to start the quiz, Dan?
Yeah, sure.
But before we go, there are 10 questions. How would you reckon you might get?
4.
All right, let's start the quiz. Question. Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Geek.
King. Always King. Question number 1, Dan. What's the correct spelling of my last name? Is it A, C-A-L-F-I-E-L-D, B, C-A-U-L-F-I-E-L-D, C, C-O-U-L-F-I-E-L-D, or D, C-O-A-L-F-I-E-L-D?
E, B or B?
It's big.
B, okay. Adam, I'll quickly type yours in here.
No, what did you just do? Did you just hit me
Yes, he did.
in the ass with terrifying?
Right, so
You
continue.
just hit me in the
Question number 2.
terrifying.
Hush.
Which of these would I do if I had no negative side effects? A, drink beer. B, drop acid. C, smoke a pipe. Or D, steroids.
Smoke a pipe.
And Anne, what do you reckon?
I was going to say the same.
So you say smoke a pipe.
Indeed.
Okay, question number 3. How old am I, assuming you're answering this question in 2012? 24, 25, 26, 27?
25.
25.
You both say 25.
I made you a duck card. I did actually make him a duck card.
Question number 4. What is my favourite form of comedy? Improv, stand-up, sitcom, or dark?
Improv.
You both say improv.
Indeed.
And I would let Dan answer first of these ones, Adam. Just to ensure fairness.
Okay.
Question number 5, halfway now. Which of these phrases is not what I use often? Shut your face! Until next time, this can only end well. Fuck this with a spork!
C.
You're saying C.
Yeah.
So you're saying this can only end well.
Yeah.
I'm going fuck this with a spork.
Fuck this with a spork.
I've never heard him say that in my life, but I've heard him go quite a few times.
Okay.
This can only end well.
Which of these shows is not mine?
Let me do this.
Steve Jones 3 reviews. Hashtag Total Markout. DC Jones 3 or hashtag shout.
Reviews.
A.
Yeah, of course it's reviews. You're both on the other one. Okay, next question. Question number 7. Which of these professions have I never expressed an interest in trying? Teaching, wrestling, chef, or television presenter?
TV presenter.
TV presenter.
Incorrect, chef. Never been interested in being a chef. I can't handle the pressure. Question number 8. What food do I claim to cook better than anyone?
Steaks.
Hang on. Burgers, steak, chocolate chip cookies, or all the above?
All of the above.
Yeah, but no, because you only made chocolate chip cookies. You never said that you made them better than anyone else.
All of the above.
The answer is all the above.
Oh, okay.
I heard him say for each one, oh, I'm better than anyone else.
I'm an arrogant twat like that.
Yeah.
When it comes to food. In what year did I publish my first poetry book?
Oh, Christ.
2008, 2009, 2010, or 2011?
9.
9.
That is
Boom!
correct. That is correct, it says. The last question. Are you ready?
Like it says.
And let Dan answer first. What was the name of the book I published?
Commit me to dream.
That made me a dream.
Correct!
Yeah!
So let's find out your scores. I would say, so Dan, you scored 90%, 9 out of
Boom,
10.
bitches,
The
boom.
highest scorer. Damn, you must...
Like a bit.
And it says, damn, you must know me pretty damn well. You, Sir Manabot. Awesome.
Oh, God, Jasmine only got 70%.
Yeah.
I win again, Jasmine.
And Adam, you scored 80%. So, yeah, just 10 points less. So, well done.
You're his brother.
Yeah, but the
It
thing
just
is,
goes to show, just... Yeah, so maybe it's your geekiness gave me a... give yourself an edge. Maybe I'm nerdy enough for you to
and
know
the fact
more.
I thought he would want to be a chef at some point.
Yeah. Same here, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, well, it's understandable. But no, I couldn't stand the pressure. Especially if someone's shouting at me. Because you know me, I'd be like, fuck you! Fuck you with a spark!
You would
You
actually
don't say that! I know.
You would actually shoot that.
It'd be shut your face! There you go. Now, if you guys want to make any kind of these quizzes, it's very simple.
Don't! They'll take over the one.
You know, and if
Oh
you,
wait, that's me apparently.
You know, I have invited some of my friends to make their own quizzes, and I'll take them. You know, because I'm quite happy to test my knowledge. If you're all looking for a good website to get some quizzes, there is a website called Sparkle.com. We'll leave a link at the end.
Sparkle. Sparkle's fun.
We will leave a link in the description for you. Definitely check it out. It's a good website full of awesome. I don't have one. Perhaps it is time that we just went right into shit.
I'm hungry. All right, I'm hungry.
How about we just plug some stuff and then get some cake?
Hungry like a wolf.
Relax sound. I'm lost and I'm found.
Okay.
And I'm hungry like dude.
So hang on. You're singing that. I've already said you can't sing.
Yeah, he sings Hungry Like a Wolf.
You know what? One of these days we'll sing on the show, right?
Yeah.
And fuck the lawyers.
Yeah, not today. Though.
Not today, though.
No.
We wouldn't dare tell you to think that.
I have a psychic sense that could go bad.
I thought you didn't believe in psychics.
I reckon it's something like that. A high note one of you might just get wrong.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Steve. I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Balls in. High enough. Sorry, this is really works. But anyway, let's do some shameless plugging, shall we? So basically, you can follow all of us on Twitter. And if you want to, here's how. You can follow the Geek King at Geek King. That is G, number 3, K underscore KING. That is G33K underscore KING. You can follow Adam at the Lil Walker 1. That is the Lil Walker number 1. And you can follow me
all
at...
my evil plans.
Why does Jismy and Adam always interrupt me when I'm just about to do mine?
I'm very sorry.
Because what he says is, all my evil plans. For Jizmies, it's, please follow me. Please,
And he actually makes an active effort to say, don't follow them. Fuck you, Jismy. Let's see what happens.
Can I please start an hymn blip?
You can try and him all you like.
Yeah!
I'm going to say that you can follow me if you want to. It's nice if you do. I won't die if you don't.
Yeah. And you can follow me.
Well, no sooner than I will anyway.
You can follow me at Steve Jones number 3. That is Steve Jones number 3, number 1, number 3. You can follow us on Tumblr at shouttheshow.tumblr.com, where you can find the videos of all our episodes. Plus, you can send any and all questions you'd like for us to answer on the show there. That's an email I've just received. Facebook! Yeah, we're on Facebook. We've got a Facebook fan page at facebook.com/shouttheshow. If you're watching this via my personal YouTube account, you can follow Shout on its own dedicated YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/Shout the Show, as Dan helpfully pointed out earlier on in the show. Next week's episode, #Shout, number 24, will be on September 8th. I still haven't deleted the original August on there. We'll be on September 8th, where we will also have the #Shout quiz. Adam, being the quizmaster last time, will now take a shot for the second time, I believe, to get Dan's #Shout Quiz Championship. Now, all you that don't know, he is currently both the #Shout Quiz Champion and the #Total Market Quiz Champion, which technically makes him a Quiz Undisputed Champion.
I am.
So the question is, can he defend his title against Adam? So, we will have that next week. I'll have to do some promo stuff. It'll be good. Awesome. Next week, I'll also have the results of my fancast show, which we may have Dan's, depending on circumstance. I'll be giving you my Question movie, which stars Question, Huntress, and the Green Arrow.
Now, I may have my Nightwing movie, which, spoilers, will include Batgirl.
Indeed. So, this is Adam saying goodbye.
Bye.
This is Dan saying goodbye.
Peace!
And this is me saying goodbye. Bye.
And remember, boys and girls, day or night, without a doubt, there's only one thing in good in sight, and that is #Shout.